I wanted to quickly talk about this Japanese cucumber. I had intended to plant an Armenian cucumber, and when I realized I hadn't actually started any Armenian cucumbers and instead had duplicated my zucchini seeds, I felt like I was too late in the season and went to the store and bought the only thing I could find that was a cucumber, because I love cucumbers, which was this Japanese cucumber. It recently noticed that it had an aphid problem, which I cut out of the top. And I've primarily just been cutting off the cucumbers and throwing them out because I haven't liked them. But I left it here to protect the pepper plant, the bell pepper plant sitting here, because I felt like it was providing the right amount of protection. But now that we're getting late in August, I'm not sure it needs as much protection, and I might just rip out the cucumber plant. Here is a little more of a close-up on the cucumbers and the prickly spines it has on it. They are pretty sharp, and if they get into your fingers, they are kind of hard to get out. So here you can see another one, and then just above it there is another cucumber forming on the trellis. They tend to form up pretty quick, but I think I've been having issues with watering because they tend to have these weird wrinkled thin points, which based on the pictures on the internet are not normal. Okay, I think I missed this cucumber, but you can see that they continue to maintain these spines. I'm gonna try and pick this one. Oops. Okay. Here is one cucumber. And I would say this is kind of in the range up to 12 inches. It might be a little over 12 inches long. But you can see here the spines that it has on it. So you have to be really careful when you touch them. The ends don't have as many spines, so you can touch the ends. But you, according to the internet, you're supposed to wipe it down with a paper towel to make it possible to cut and consume. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do the taste test on this guy. As I explained, I've had a lot of bitter cucumbers, and this one may have ended up getting too big. It is possible. And let's do a big cut so we can see how many seeds. So it's pretty seedy. And taste test. It's okay, but again, it has an aftertaste that I'm not a fan of, but it's not bad. It's not as bad as some of the others have been. Well, so maybe that was a success. No, second bite, more bitter. Is that a term? More bitter? Was bitter? Anyway, yeah. So, again, I'm not sure I'm a fan of the Japanese cucumber. And we'll probably stick to what I know I like, the Armenian cucumber, next year. One additional aspect of the cucumber I've noticed is that this cucumber doesn't last after you take it off the vine. Once I cut it, it starts to get rubbery pretty quick, within a couple of days. So you have to be prepared to eat them when you get them. Otherwise, the texture is going to change quickly. Okay, next I'm gonna switch to the O. Henry peach and give that a taste test. I have a variety of peaches on this O. Henry, but they are not ripening. And unfortunately, they just are still hard. They just started ripening up, and they are a really nice size. But that's about it. Okay, the O. Henry peach. Now this is a pretty nice size peach. This is what, a 3-inch paring knife, and you can see it's a really nice broad peach. It feels relatively firm still, not a lot of give, but it is the 20 something of August. These peaches are definitely more than 30 days later than last year, but we did have a cool spring. All right, pretty nice looking on the inside. Nice yellow color. Ooh, a good scent. Oh wow, surprisingly better than I expected. Considering they're still really firm, I'm surprised how good this tastes. Maybe they are ripening. I had thought they might not because of the weather being so cool earlier in the season. Wow, that was so yummy. So maybe this ended up working out. I might just start harvesting a couple a day. We'll see what happens. Now, I did get one maybe a week or two ago that was pretty green inside and very hard. What we decided to do was grill the peach. I added a little sugar and we grilled the peach, but what happened was we had grilled onions right before, and the peach took on a little bit of an onion flavor. It improved the flavor of the onion overall, but the onion flavor was still there in the background, so it didn't really taste very good. But this one might be really good grilled without the onion flavor, of course. Has anyone else been having trouble with their fruit harvest this year? According to social media in my area, I've seen quite a few people saying that the cool spring had a major impact on their fruit production and the ripening of their fruit. Did this happen to you in your area as well? Anyway, that was my taste test from the garden today. Thanks for joining.